and welcome to this video blog where I want to talk about creating speaking opportunities for yourself regardless of your list size. I've recently been booked to appear on 3 upcoming telesummits as a guest expert speaker. Now, historically, these guest expert slots have been reserved for those with a large list. After all, the organiser is going to a huge amount of effort and work to pull off this telesummit event. And generally, the reason that they do that is for their own list building activities. So they build their list by using the reach of their guest experts. So the bigger the list, the greater the reach, the more likely the organiser is to get a return on their effort and investment. And to be assured that there is considerable effort and investment that goes into putting on these telesummits. So how did I get these guest speaker slots when my list is not big? Well, basically I was really upfront about it, and I've noticed that there's a change in understanding of the value of a large list versus an engaged list, and also the value of reach rather than just having an email list. So whilst it can be quite intimidating to knock on the door of these organisers and say, I'd love to speak on your telesummit, and then they ask you the dreaded question, oh, and what's your list size? And your heart sinks and you think, oh, I'm never going to get on these. I'm seeing a change in what people are looking for now. So here's my advice to you if you're looking to secure some telesummit opportunities. First of all, be absolutely clear on what the organiser's goals are and be incredibly respectful of their time and effort. There is so much work that goes into putting on one of these telesummits, with meeting with speakers, recording interviews, editing, promotion, uploading. I'm not even scratching the surface. Be respectful of the organiser's time. Be absolutely honest and upfront about the size of your list, and at the same time show them how you can add value and contribute to the goals of the organiser in another way. So it may be that you have a small list but you have a large social media reach. We are reaching our audience in different ways now. So we have social media channels, YouTube channels. This is how we reach our audience beyond just email. So show how you can add value to the summit for the organizer by maybe showing your reach. Or perhaps you have a particularly interesting angle on the topic of the telesummit. Perhaps that's something that you can bring that's a little bit different, that the organizer can leverage to maybe generate more interest in the summit overall. Think about how else you can add value to the organizer. Also, mindset is another huge part of this, and I'm sure that you are not surprised to hear me talk about mindset. Most of the time, what keeps us small is ourselves. We are not asking for the opportunity. We are not making the call. We are not submitting to the editor or publisher of the publications that we want to be featured in. So examine your mindset, examine the limiting beliefs and blocks that you're putting in your own way that is stopping you from asking for these opportunities. The only thing that you have to lose is the opportunity itself or the experience in talking to the organisers and finding out what it is that they are looking for. So I want to keep these videos under 5 minutes, and we're coming up to that now. Download the printable that goes along with this video and start examining what blocks you might be putting in your own way and where there are opportunities that you can maximise. Thank you for joining me on this video vlog. I'll be back with some more useful tips and advice very soon.